Hey guys, good morning. It's Cali. How's everybody doing today? I thought I would do a quick video today instead of Sunday because it looks like I'm going to be busy all weekend. It's been quite a busy week, actually. I've been feeling the spring weather here in New York. I got to give you your weather report. You know that actually today it's raining, but it's supposed to get up to 76 tomorrow. I can't even believe it. I was able to get a lot of planting done this week. I did tomatoes and cucumbers and beans and peas, lots of herbs, cilantro and basil, rosemary, thyme. What else did I do? Morning glories, which I can't even believe I planted morning glories because when I had my huge garden in Kerhonkson, they basically took over the whole garden. So I kind of laughed to myself when I put out a pot of morning glories this morning. So let me see. Oh my goodness. What have I done this week? I got to see my son this week. I have 3 kids. I don't know for those of you who haven't seen, all of my videos, God forbid. I have 3 children and 5 grandchildren. And I don't get to see my son that often because he works and, they're adults now. My eldest daughter's 30, my son is 28, and my youngest is 26. They're probably going to kill me for saying that. But they have their lives now. They're adults. So I treasure the moments that we can get together. And he is doing well. He works doing many, many things. But one of the things that he's been doing lately has been making rings out of coins, out of quarters. And so he made me this ring, and my heart is so full. So he does have a website. I'll link the information below. He's got an Etsy shop, actually. So that's not the purpose of my video, but I thought I would give him a shout out because, that's what parents do for their kids, right? Yeah, so my eldest daughter, Rachel, lives in North Carolina, and she has 2 of my lovely grandchildren. Riley, Marie, and Jacoby Michael. And my youngest daughter, Danielle, lives very close to me. She's like 6 miles away. And she is the mother of my grandson, Carter, who I get to see very often, and my granddaughter, Cameron, who is a little too young to spend the night at Grandma's house, but we're working on it. So I'm actually going to grab Cart tonight. I'm going to go have some lunch this afternoon with Sweet Patty. And then after that, I'm going to grab Cart, and we're going to come back here and hang out. I'm going to try to get to the auction Saturday night. And if I do get auction finds, I'll make a video on Monday after I drop... well, I guess I'll probably drop Cart off Sunday because he's got school Monday. So whatever, you'll see me again for sure. I think we're also going to a Fiddle Fest this weekend on Sunday, too. So I'm looking forward to that. So I've been busy and not spending a lot of time arting, which is okay because, you got to ride how these things go. But I'll show you my journal progress in a minute. But today's what, the 16th, I think, or the 17th, something. And normally I would have, half a journal complete. But now I think I have 4 pages. I'm not even done with the 4th page. But what are you going to do? That's how this stuff goes, right? What else have I got going on? I wrote down some notes, so if you see me glancing away, that's what I'm glancing at. There's a channel here, which I will link her below as well. The channel's name is Mirth and Reverence, and the woman who does the channel's name is Annie, and she is a wonderful lady who will be teaching tarot. She's a Wiccan witch. And I love her videos. She's so wise. I could sit at her feet and listen to her all day. But she's starting... I've been studying the tarot for the last 30 years. And I still consider myself a total newbie. Not a total newbie, obviously. But so much to learn still. And I look forward... She's starting a Tarot Together course here on YouTube. Check it out. She also has a Facebook group, so I've kind of linked up with that, and I want to devote some time, fresh slate, just like I'm starting anew with her as a teacher, and I look forward to interacting. I'm not much of a active member of groups. I have to say I kind of sit on the sidelines and don't jump in and participate that much. Maybe that will change, but I'm paying attention, even if you don't see me. But check that out if you're interested. So that's been on my plate a little bit, but I'm looking forward to it. And what else? Oh, I wanted to show you guys for sure. You know, if you haven't seen my pocket letter unpocketings, I had 2 pocket letters, one from Serendipity 629, Deb Buchanan, and the other from Dingley Delfication, Allie, here on YouTube. And I made 2 videos. I'm still gushing over the stuff, and I have not yet finished messing around. So I want to show you what I did with these wonderful letters. And these are the 2 that I got, and I'm not going to, you know, I already did my unpocketing, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time. But this one was the one from Deb. And this one, and Allie, I reconstructed this the best I could, honey. I don't know how you originally, Allie's letter fell apart in transit across the ocean. But honey, I just kind of put it back together this way. I don't know if that's the right way or not, but so I have these, and I'm going to be putting these in their sleeves in a notebook that I have for that. But what I did in the meantime, because I love these and I am in love with their artwork and what they did here and their effort, and I want to preserve it forever. So in addition to keeping the sleeves in a notebook, I have made, I've scanned all of the artwork, and I scanned their pocket letters as well as any kind of embellishments that I could put on Tom's scanner. We scanned, I saved all these graphics in a file so I can use them again and again. If I ever use your guys' artwork, I will totally give credit where credit is due. But I'm just so in love with them that I wanted to preserve everything. So, for instance, Allie, I scanned your pocket letter itself and saved this as a file. And I need one more frame, but I will be framing this, and it will be going up on my wall. And Deb, I did the same thing for you. And Deb, I actually did yours first, and because I got your letter first, and I did have a frame that I got from the auction, of course, for less than $1. I think I got 5 of these frames for $1. So I have scanned this, and it is now framed, and it is now on my wall, and I am so in love with this. And Allie, I'm going to do the same with yours. So exciting. You know, I say I'm not doing the pocket letters again, but look how much joy it brought me. And every day when I'm still looking at this stuff, I could tear up again. I'm in love with the experience. So, in addition to those that I scanned, I also I told you, I took all their graphics. And like, for instance, this is some of the graphics that Deb sent me in her actual letter. And I put them in another pocket sleeve. And there's some on the back here as well. So I can keep these this way. And I'll keep them with the pocket letters. But also, because I scanned these, and I did it with all of the paper graphics that I could. Again, anything that would fit in. These were Deb's. And Allie, I did yours as well. I did all the jars. So I'm keeping them like this. I won't be using these original embellishment. And I told you, I am going to draw that girl, Allie. I won't be using any of the original embellishments that they sent me of these paper ones anyway. I probably will use the charms and the tape and things like that. Allie, your stamps as well. I'm saving here. Okay, so I saved everything I could in another pocket. Oh, and Allie, I ate Freddo. The chocolate bar. He was delicious. So I'm a Freddo fan. But I did save the wrapper. So I have that. And I took those on the pockets, and then I scanned them. So Deb, these are your fairy graphics. And I've already used some of these in one of my journal pages. So I'm not going to be using, I don't think, for now, the original chipboard or die cuts or whatever you call these things. These are the ones that Deb sent me. I scanned them so I can use these graphics again and again. Here's your pocket letter again, Deb, and I hope you don't mind if I use some of these. I want to make tiles maybe, or a shrine or something. But I will always give you credit for your artwork. Allie, same to you, honey. And same thing. Allie, I scanned your stuff. Scanned the stamps. And I've saved these in a file, which, you know, I don't do technology. Deb, more of your stuff. But Tom has totally been a huge help here. And we've saved this stuff so I can use these graphics again and again. And I'm thrilled to death with how my pocket letters have come into my life, and I can continue to use them. Also, Deb, I hope you don't mind, but maybe you thought this when you sent it to me, but look what I did to the pouch. Deb sent me this beautiful pouch in with my pocket letters, and it was white, and I think it was this color. I think you probably knew, Deb, or maybe you intended for me to do this, but I couldn't help myself. So I sprayed it, I embraced it, and it is now purple, and I love this. I'm going to use it for something, I don't know, some kind of supplies or brushes or, I don't know, something, but I love my little pouch. Okay, so that's that. And what else? Okay, journal progress. I'll show you guys. Like I said, I have only done 3 3/4 pages in my altered book journal for the month of April. Hey, what are you going to do? When I'm done with it, I will be covering it, making it look pretty, but I already showed you. I'm not going to, do it. Well, I might as well. There's only 4 pages, but you guys have already seen this. This was the page I did for spring and Ostara and Easter and whatever you want to call it. Happy spring is what I call it. So I did that one. And again, this is really textury. There's a lot of like wax layers and things like that. This page I really like. I showed you guys this one. And I think I shared the first page. I used 10 inspiration sticks from the Crazy Island family. This one I used 5 inspiration sticks from the Crazy Island family. And this one I used no sticks from the Crazy Island family. I'm gonna use them as as needed. As a nurse, we call it PRN. So when I feel the need, or if I get stuck, I'll continue to go back to pulling a stick. And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, Claudia Rossi from the Crazy Island family has done a video about using they're journal prompts, but she calls them inspiration sticks, and they're just ideas of what to do when you're stuck on your journal. But anyway, and I'll link her video below too. We'll just link everybody. But this one I'm very pleased with, and you guys helped me with this, and I hope there's not too much of a glare here. I'll try to go slow and show you. I had a lot of fun with this page. I shared with you how the fairy came to be, that she was a tissue paper drawing that I had used as a transfer for a wood burning. So I started with her, and then I added this tree, and I had asked you guys for suggestions, and I wound up doing, this is collage, and I just did, it's all in magazine collage. And then I did some, this was after I did the background, obviously, and I stamped. I used that homemade stamp from the shoe that I found, the shoe rubber that I found. I did the borders, like I said, with scrap paper that I had previously sprayed. I stamped on top of that. After I collaged the tree, I painted with my fingertip in acrylic paint. I just painted the green for the leaves, and then I stamped on top of that. I don't know how well you guys can see, but it's just kind of a small random, please excuse my nails too, they're shot. It's a random leaf stamp. And then, Deb, I couldn't believe when I got the pocket letter, the timing was so phenomenal, because I was going to add mushrooms to this page, and the graphics that you sent me contain these amazing freaking mushrooms. So like I said, I scanned these, cut them out, and put them to the page, and I went over them with, I outlined them in ink and did a little detail with my white pen. Same thing with the butterfly. This was from Deb, and I just colored it in with this light pink. And as well as this fairy here in the tree was a graphic from Deb. Look, I look like Kilroy. I just need to see what I'm talking about. From her. And then Daydream Believer. I don't do a lot of quotes or writing in my journals, but if I do, I tend to use song titles or song lyrics. So obviously this is a Well, the Monkees recorded it, but Neil Diamond wrote it. Great song. Anyway, so I'm really super happy with how this came out. And secret, I didn't have any of the glitter that you were talking about, honey, but I did. I don't know if you guys can see it in the light. I did add some glitter. After I Mod Podged this, I just threw some glitter down on the page. So I hope you guys can kind of see that a little bit. So that's that. And then yesterday, I started in the morning I'll show you. I gessoed these pages. And again, you guys, it's a recipe book, you know. I glued the pages together. I put masking tape down. And now I gesso them and I do my artwork on top of them. This page, I started by, I'm not done with this. I gessoed it, and then I used my spray inks that I had gotten from Sarah Evans at My Serenity Crafts. And I did some stamping on top of that with some word stamps that I have that I got from Nurse Tara's D-Stash. And then I put some, used bubble wrap and white paint to do some, you know, dots on top of the stamping. And then I had this little mermaid from Magazine Collage, and next to it was a saying that said, "Mermaids don't lose sleep over the opinion of shrimp." And I thought that was just fantastic. So I cut out this mermaid, and I, when I was at Tom's, I typed out this. I probably could have used better font or whatever, but I'm not done with it. I'll outline it and kind of incorporate that more into the page. And then I just, last night while we were watching a movie, I just took the front of a notebook that I was using, and I drew out the silhouette of a mermaid. And I just took a black Sharpie and colored her in. And I'm not so crazy about her hair, per se. I don't know. And you guys know I have a tendency to pick apart my work. But I think she's kind of cute. And her hand is reaching out to the other one. So they're kind of playing. I might add some, like, circles or bubbles to this. Or, I don't know, something else. But, love mermaids, love fairies, so that's what I'm working on today. When I finish this video, I'm probably gonna maybe do a little bit of work on it before I get ready to go to lunch. So that's it for the week, my art this week. And it's funny because see how much spring fever is affecting me, which is a great thing, you know. I need to get out, and I have a tendency to really stay in my nest a lot, which is wonderful too. But it was great. I had lunch with my sister this week, which was wonderful. I don't get a chance to do that at all often, and we need to make more time for that. And she's kind of retired right now, so we have opportunity to do that. And my sister is very creative and crafty as well. And she's looking to do, she was, you know, asking me about some Etsy shops and things like that. Like I really know, I really don't. But we had a great time. We went out to lunch and shared some laughs and shared some bonding time. And I think we're going to go see my mom next week. Which, you know, family's so important. And you really do need to make time for what's important. And, you know, my mom is great. She raises her own chicken. She makes her own soap. She's got a lot of wisdom, and I really admire and love her, and look forward to seeing her. So, Mom, we're probably coming for a visit next week, if you didn't know, because I'm really a lousy correspondent. I'm too old to be making these excuses, but I apologize to my friends and my family if I don't pick up the phone. It doesn't mean I don't love you. I love you so much. So, anyway, that's it. I want to thank you guys again so much for being so supportive and so kind and so sweet, and your sweet comments. If I don't get back to your comments like right away, I apologize, and I will get back to your comments even if it takes me a few days, because I so appreciate you taking the time out of your day to make a comment, and I take them to heart, and I'm so thankful that you care and that you're there. So I want you to know that, and I'll acknowledge that. And speaking of that, I did say that I was going to be doing Kelly Donovan's Dave's tag last week. And Kelly, I apologize so much. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I did not do your tag. And that's just the way it is. I did not do it. So I'm sorry again. Please tag me again in the future. I Girl Scout or Brownie promise. I was not a Girl Scout. I was a Brownie. If you tag me again, I will do it. Okay? You guys have heard it here first. But I did not do that last one. I apologize. Please forgive me, sister. But anyway, I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day and a great week. And I'm sending you sunshine and love and hugs. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Take care. Blessed be. Love you guys. Bye-bye.